Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another general vlog video. I'm trying to get you guys on my new hat mount here. All right, so I thought today we'd just kind of go walking in the woods here. Off to my right is state land, and we're down here at the old Bickham Bridge. If you guys don't know, this is actually my cover photo for YouTube. I just thought we'd kind of go down here and see the water, and then we'll start our search. So if you guys are expecting anything productive today on this video, you can probably go ahead and sign out now, because this is just going to be a good old walkabout. We're just going to kind of walk around. So with that being said, let's go back up here towards the old truck, and we'll shoot off here to the left now. And we'll just walk down in there and see what it's all about. You can see a lot of people do wrong. They come down here and dump. So they've had to put a rope wire across here. But that's okay. It's still allowed. You know, it's not a no trespassing. This is state land. Somebody has a walking stick right here. I can see that. So that's probably going to mean that they've been back here mushroom hunting or shed hunting. And with all of that, that means that we're probably not going to find anything. So this is truly probably just going to turn out to be a test for the mount that I made for the hat. And I do see some deer prints. And just generally a walk around, you know. We're just going to walk around and enjoy ourselves. I'll have to keep taking my hat off every so often to see how long I am, because I don't want to film for an hour, you know. I figure about 10 minutes of you guys walking around with me like this, that's probably about all you guys are going to want to do. I've been coming down here since I was a little kid. My mom and I used to catfish down in here. And if you look right up here, off to your left, you'll see a great spot. It used to be really deep right here. I don't know if it still is. But it sure used to be. I don't know if this is the exact spot that we used to go catfishing or not, but I can tell by the color of the water it's pretty deep right there. Looks like a good place I might want to bring the boys. But we didn't come in this way. This little access road didn't used to be here. There was just some walking trails, you know. But there was another road on up here off to the left. It wasn't really a road, it was just somebody had cleared out the woods, and it was an old dirt road that led down to the water. And we found out why, because it was a really great fishing spot. I don't know if we're going to get down that far today or not. I just kind of figured that we would walk around, and like I said, the basic thing that I'm checking is to make sure that this hat cam is going to be okay. Another good fishing spot right over in there. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm pointing or not. I won't know until I go home and upload this video. I hope everybody is at home being safe. Social distancing. And this is, you know, it'd be great for people that can't get out or anything. At least they can kind of get out via me. Oh, look at that. Does that not look like perfect fishing? Oh, yes, sirree. I think it's time. Of course, we'll want to come down here in the night, and it's only about 46 degrees out here right now. But, so the nights are still getting, you know, close to freezing. But it won't be that way for long. And I can bring the boys back here and fish with them like my mom did with me when I was a kid. Now, my dad always worked second and third shift. So that's why her and I used to come down here. So if Dad was off of work, like on a weekend, we didn't come down here because he would want to take the boat out and go down to Dream Bridge, which is the deepest spot of the lake, and fish there all night. Oh, this is a beautiful little area. This is the best way I know in the world how to social distance yourself. Absolutely the best. Yeah, you're going to catch me looking in all kinds of directions and excuse me, my nose is stopped up and I'm breathing through my mouth and trying to talk. I sound like I'm out of breath. I am out of shape. Ah, I see some kind of a marker down here. Okay, now this looks more like where we used to come to fish. Of course, you know, that's been 40 years ago. So things can change by then. Yeah, that's deep water right there. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Got to get a fishing pole in the water. I still don't see that road that we would have come in. Of course, now that's not saying that this even still exists, but it would not have a big cliff like that does over there. So I'm pretty sure that may look like it, but that's still not the spot. And we never come in through the covered bridge because this path didn't exist. Now we look like this is like gas or something of that nature, and it goes all the way through over there to that field. We'll try to figure out what it is once we get up here. Okay. Oh, look at the deer tracks. Goodness. Gas pipeline. So that is a gas line that goes under the water. I'm kind of wondering, could that possibly have been the road and we just parked there and walked right over there or to right here? That could very well be. Probably gonna get my shoes a little bit wet here, but I don't care, it's worth it. Oh, it's beautiful down here. I wish you guys were out here with me. Man, look at the deer tracks. Now look here. There's some type of an old-fashioned structure, and there's even a boat and a nut and everything coming out of it. At one time, I bet there was a bridge here. I sure do. I bet there was a bridge here. And I bet this right here was the road that led up. Right here. Right there. This is absolutely a perfect spot to fish. Now, that being said, it'd be really hard for me and the two boys to fish here side by side. Me and one other person wouldn't be too bad, but we still have that spot that's right back here. So let's go ahead and go on up. I want to go up where I can see the other road that goes through, so I can kind of figure out if this is where we used to be. Look at the beautiful blue or purple. Yep, this is it. because they eventually fenced it off, and there was a low-lying marshy area off to the left. Oh goodness, looks like they might be actually working down in here. Let's walk down there and take a look. But yeah, actually, I bet it was that road over there that I said the first one, because I said there was a marshy area, and there's the marshy area right there. Yep, that's where. Okay, so I can see I can't drive down here to there, so we'll check out the other one. But let's see how many minutes we're into this. Oh goodness, we're into this almost 11 minutes. So I tell you what, we're going to do some pausing. I'm going to walk down here, that way I don't waste up too much time, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, and we're back. Now I'm not going to walk all the way down in there. I do see over in there, looks like some kind of a red platform, but it also looks like there might be a tire painted red on the side. Might be some type of an old trailer. And then over in here I see some like old pieces of concrete, look like it might be seawall. But I don't know if maybe this is where state property ends. So I'm not going to take a chance and walk into there and upset somebody. So I'm just going to turn around and walk. I'm going to go up here and check, see if there's an easier way down here for me and the boys. And I'll bring you along on that, and then we'll end this video. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'll be right back. So I'm pretty sure that this used to be the old dirt road that we came down, because I always remembered off to the left, well, I guess it'd been off to the right coming in, there was always a marshy, swampy area. And the reason I remember that is, as a kid, you know, if I had to go back up to the van to get, you know, more bait or, you know, stuff out of the tackle box if we didn't carry it with us or whatever, I was always worried, because that old marshy, swampy area could have been snaky. And I remember worrying about that. So now that I look up here, on a dry time, yes, I think we could get back in here. Now, that being said, I would have to come in over here about where it's written on the road. Now, see that old house right there? That used to be a schoolhouse. And somebody converted it into a house. To me, it looks empty. Of course, it may not be, but it sure looks empty. And you can see an old cemetery back behind of it. We may drive by that and see if we think that that's still empty. But yeah, I could just drive the boys and the truck right down to here in the summertime. Plenty enough room to turn around, as long as it's not wet, because I don't have four-wheel drive. But I could bring us all the way down to here. Not that they would mind walking, but I would rather get us as close as I possibly can. So yeah, I mean, we could park like right here. And then we just have to walk down this hill right here. Looks kind of marshy right there. I don't really want to get down there and get muddy, but I think I have to. So I'm going to take you guys with this little journey down this hill, so you guys can laugh at me if I fall. And I could very well fall. All right. Yeah, it's wet. Look at all the deer prints. It's wet right here. Trying to see if there's a way to cross through without sinking up to my waist in mud. Yeah, I think it'd be fine. It's swampy, but it's not that bad. Well, on perfectly dry nights, I got a place for the boys and I to fish. And look, we can look right over there and see the cattle. All right, with all that being said, you guys do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. Please like it. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And once you've subscribed, go to the right, click that bell notification, go all the way up to the top, click all, so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. And also, share us on your social media pages. And speaking of social media pages, follow us on Facebook, General Vlog Video on Facebook. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, an even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And I'm going to make my way back up to the truck, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget, I got to take my hat off to pause this thing, so there may be a little bit of flopping. Hope you guys have a super great time.